G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Okay, my dial-up stuff doesn't seem to make a sound, but welcome to Costa Rica. And I can see it's still raining, but it seems to have slowed down, which is really good. So who we've got? Gowan says, good evening. Jerry B, hello all. Sean Atkins, mate, g'day. Who else we got? Hostad, welcome. Luke, mate, Das Autopilot, hello everyone. Do we have an MSA? The weather is kind of bad here. I think if we look at the flight plan, we might be going out over the water. Let me just check. I can't remember. Actually, yeah, we're probably going to have to head out over the mountains first, and then we're heading out over the water. So, no, I don't. Dodge the mountains, climb. What did we have before? I think it was about 7,000 to come in. Might get the VFR off the map. We'll get in and start this. So I am on Twitch as well, but I think everybody seems to be on YouTube these days. Let's try manually. Do you think we could do this without killing it? Now, I don't remember if the fuel for this is always on. I think it is. So we'll take some battery, maybe a left generator. We'll start the left engine first. I'll get back out there. You know what? I can start the right one almost the same time. What else am I missing? I do have avionics. Also, let me know how the sound's going. Left generator, yep. So we can actually put in the right generator and probably actually start that now. I don't hear the sounds of this. I only hear my music. Keep an eye on the internet. Icarus, be there 2 minutes. Olivia malfunction. See Brett screenshots in. Okay. Starting up, mate. Starting up. How are we going with the other engine? There we go. Do we have sounds? Yes, we do. They're very faint. All right. A bit rough at the moment. Let's go for slow music. Thank you. All right. Ignition and start engine starters only. Was I meant to go down? Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I was meant to go down only for starters. All right, so I've got those in the right position. I've got my generators on. What else am I forgetting? Avionics on. That might be a good idea. I like the CDI line for GPS. Wind direction might be good. Speed and direction. Back. Okay. Clicky clicky. All right. Let's get some anti-ice nav recon beacon strobe. You know, we'll put our tail light on. Pitot. Probably still fairly warm here in Central America, but yeah, it might be a good idea. What else have we got? I think I've actually covered all of those. I'm worried about the fuel. I don't remember ever having to do a fuel on this. Engines are running. Very nice. How are we going with those engines? They all seem fine. Okay, cool. I think I'm actually ready. There we go. Am I on reverse? Now, I've been mucking around with my flight stuff, and I'm worried that it might not work. Okay, that's working. Do we have reverses? Fuel pressure. There is something I've forgotten. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Prop, pitch up, mixture. Right generator is good. I think I missed something there. Alright, let's try that again. Do you have the Beta 2 installed? Yes, I do. I have not yet uninstalled it. Okay, now I've got my reversers on. Which way is the wind coming from? Oops, too far. Looks like we need to go out to where Gowan is. So we'll just get ourselves onto the taxi here. Ooh, that goes a long way. Hang on, reversers are on. Whoa! Alright, we've got to get used to this new control system. So I fiddle around with my controls because, hey, we're going reversers again. Whoa. What are you doing? Oh, it just keeps jumping. Alright, will that work now? Yes. Alright, brakes. Right brake. Yeah, that's working. Okay, cool. No, see, look, I keep getting reverse. I am actually further forward than I am reversed there, and I keep getting a reverse, so I don't know what's going on. We'll wait and see what the damage for Microsoft's update tomorrow does. I might have to reconfigure my throttle. Looks like we've got a spinny plane over there. Banjo Frogs, I thought that was you next to me. Whoa, Das Auto's in a Pan Am. I don't know if that's actually come up right, but if it is, you're going to be 777-300. Okay. Now, I've got to remember that this throttle on this aircraft is sitting... Oh, look, it keeps going backwards on me. The slightest touch below there, and I'm going backwards. See, that's all the way throttled down. Okay, well, I'll have to get used to that. Now my reverses button, I don't know if it's on. Oh no, there's reverses. Okay. We'll work it out. I keep thinking the camera's up there. I've moved it over to that side where I look at the chat there with you guys, and I've lost all my instruments. I mucked it up, didn't I? Are you kidding? What do I keep forgetting? When I start this thing, my generator's gone off. Why are my generators gone off? I am not going to be able to get this thing to... No. Come on, just stop putting reversers on. This thing overrides, so I'm not going to be able to get this to go again. Sorry guys. I hit something and it didn't like it, so I'm going to restart. Yep, Pan Am 777. Okay, cool. I'm just going to hit restart. Probably even put me on the active. No, on the ground. Alright. We're going to go and press all my buttons instead. 26 degrees. Wow, okay. Didn't have taxi lights on either, did I? Alright. I keep forgetting something. When I don't use my controls to start, I forget something by pressing mouse buttons and I ruin it. So I'm not sure what it is I'm missing, or I'm leaving these things on the starter position. So I'm just going to restart it again, because Otherwise, I'll have no instruments the whole way. So I think what I'm doing is I'm flattening the battery. Let's just keep an eye on this switch down here. Does it go back to off? We have no generators on. Do I have to turn the generators on? I think I do. I must have actually flicked them off. I don't know how. Pedo. Alright, can I have that right engine going? What am I missing on here? When I flick this, was it this one? Oh, there it is. Right engine start. It is not starting. Why? Oh, yes it is. Alright. We've got a B2 coming with us. Alright. Bear with me. I've got a combination of controls on my HOTAS throttle for flicking magnetos, and I don't know, some of them are set for something that maybe I shouldn't have. So that's the starter. I don't think you leave the starter on, right? So if I turn the starter off, I think that's what I was doing. I was flattening the battery by leaving the starter on. I don't know. Go through the checklist. Who wants to do a checklist? You know, I don't know. You make it halfway around the world, and now you start mucking it up, Brett. It's great, isn't it? Now, can you hear the engine noise? All I can hear is my music. Icarus knew not to go too fast. Hey, hey. Oh, I do not like this reverse thing that they've set up. I'll get used to it. Once I get my new little flight cockpit set up with the yoke and the throttles there, they have a section for reverse. It'll only be using this setup for certain jets and stuff where I've got full range of throttle, no reverser. And I do have a reverser button that I could use. Alright, I don't have Discord open either, Icarus, to see what the pictures is, but I'll have a look. Oh, we've got a gaggle of planes down here. I wonder what this looks like. All the different planes poking through a B2 bomber, probably. I like seeing Qatar livery. I thought he had Pan Am, but okay. Maybe someone else has got the Qatar livery. Wow, this taxi is really fast. Well, I made it to the other end without my instruments going off. I think it's the starters. You got to turn them back off, otherwise you flatten your batteries. 9,000 gets over the mountains. All right, let's go 9,000. Oh, it wasn't 9,000. We've got an F-16 there as well. I will wait for the Pan Am to take off. I think you probably should lead the way. I know, we got one in front of you. You know what? You guys can all go for it. Oh, Gowan's already on his way. All right, way you go. Oh, you see the Qatar for Gowan. Alright. Oh, for Gowan. Oh, I didn't see him. What was he flying? I don't know. Maybe I should just get going. These jets are going to have no trouble. We'll go around Mr. the Frog. Let's take a Pan Am, chase it down the runway. I have the black showcase one. Oh, I think I just saw a F-16 plummet to the ground. Although it says B2 Spirit. Why is it showing an F-16? Did you swap? Oh, Icarus has gone for the formation takeoff. Hang on, let's do that, that and that. And I will take Gowan's lead, and I'll go for at least 9,000. Yes, I know I'm over revving on the takeoff. Gear up, and can we climb? Woohoo! Oh, I set it to pretty low takeoff there. I set it to about 100 feet off the ground as the level. So, Hot Rod, Luke, mate, B2 Spirit. I see the name there, but I don't see the actual aircraft. Not sure why. I saw an F-16. I don't know if you changed from the B2 or not. Alright. Are we having some issues with the internet? I don't know. No, I probably could have turned off those taxi lights when I got close. Alright, are we climbing fast enough? Yeah, 2,000. We're not going to go for the peak, but look at this. We are really, like, aiming for just over. I'm sure we'll be alright. You couldn't see me, so I swapped planes. Okay, cool. I could see the F-16. Could I not see you at all? That's weird. Look at that. Is that a sun ray down there, or is that actual rain? Yeah. We are up. We got Polaris North Pole, mate. Welcome. Flying with me again. Don't know who you are in chat. Can't remember. But I do remember seeing you there last week. Now, I've updated my flags, and I put the Union Jack and the German flag in the front model section of this, but it kind of warps the German flag because the model seems to have some sort of dip here. I don't know, like, it doesn't look like it should, but they're nice and smooth in the file, but they're not when I put them in there. So unfortunately, German flag's got a little bit of a warp. Crashed a desktop restarting. Oh. We're at 7,600. We are climbing pretty quickly, which is good. Pop pictures all the way up. Maybe I'll run the mixture all the way up too. Your dampness. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Thank you. Pitot. Oh, did I forget a pitot? I did. Left pitot. Thank you. Whiteout. How high do we have to go to get over these clouds? I wonder. That might be the important thing. So I might just continue climbing to say 11,000 for now. Where's it going? He's at 92. Oh, I can see some gap coming. There it is there. Maybe if... Oh, it didn't like me moving that camera. Don't crash. Thank you. Oh, there it is again. Didn't like me moving the camera. Huh. It drops my GPU when I did that camera change to look ahead in the weather. Come on. There's that stutter in the GPU. I wonder if that's the latest Nvidia drivers. It just drops all my performance down to 20%, or even as low as 12% CPU. So, and now I'm back at 100%. I don't know. At least 10,000, you reckon? Yeah. Where am I at? I'm at 9. Continue the climb. Thank you. So 9,000, we're just breaking through. Racehorses in a C172. I don't know if they're with us. Live weather. Yes, I'm on live weather. If that's what you're saying. Do we have a radar on this, or is that only in the caravan? You think that maybe the radar's up here? I don't know whether we have a ability to see a weather forecast. Oh, do you know what I did? I turned off my VFR map. Take that off, but yeah, somehow my GPU doesn't struggle as much. There we go. There's a bit of beauty. Costa Rica, I have been here. Where are we? We're heading south. I've actually been probably down here somewhere. In real life. Beautiful country. Lovely people. And we're actually going to head over the Pacific coast, which I spent probably 3 or 4 days at one time. It was really nice. And I remember the coastline, the tide would go out because it was fairly flat. It wasn't like a deep edge to the I don't know what they call it, the continent or the shelf or whatever it is there. But the beach would actually go out several hundred meters. The tide would go down, and they'd actually land planes, little light planes like Cessna, on that, which is pretty cool. Why does my A10 not work? I spent $30. This is the A10 in the marketplace, the one that I said it was really not very good. But if you do have it, what's not working? Is it you can't get your throttle working? I can't go into the cockpit and it doesn't fly. Okay, is it an FSX conversion one, or is it the marketplace one? Because if you're saying you can't go in the cockpit, it sounds like you've got like the Iris one, which is an FSX. If it's an FSX one, you need to follow my latest guide on how to fix the interior, because the interior now needs the Iris. Yeah, okay. You need to take the mouse pressable parts off. So if you look at my latest video that came out last week on the B2, how to now get FSX aircraft in 2022. Look on the video for the part that talks about how to remove the mouse clickable parts, and that's all you need to do in order to get that going again. Or should be able to, yeah. Otherwise, it'll crash the desktop all the time. And I have checked my Iris one, and it does work. You break out of the weather quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have. I wonder if we should stay at 11,000, or we should just descend and enjoy the environment down there. Maybe we will descend again. Alright, I'm also flat out with throttle, so 75% will do. And guess who forgot to refill the fuel? I kind of do that a fair bit, don't I? I might take 7500. So yeah, go check out my hockey, mate. Go check out the B2 body. What the vid link, and I can't take off 2 in the A10. I would probably just search my channel for Guide, Guide. You'll get a whole bunch of them. It's number 5. I only got released last week. So you can just look at my some of my most recent videos. El Bapino 65, hello friend. Is that the default real weather? Yes, it is. So this is what it's saying that it's supposed to be at Costa Rica. So whoa, there's a 777. So over San Jose, it's full cloud, but yeah, I am using live weather. Das Auto, do you have your landing gear down, or does it just show that for me? Or do you have that down because I'm going so slow? Yeah, probably. Alright, Gowan's descending as well. So what did I stop at? 7,500, I think. That's what I decided. And Icarus is, if he's in a 3, are you actually still climbing, mate? Or am I just catching up? Very, very nice. Yeah, I reckon it is. Oh, we've got a ghetto bird over there. Let's see if I can get the outside camera. There we go. And let's get some more speed on that camera. There we go. Let's take it all the way. So now we can have a look at what we look like from... Oh, there's Banjo Frog and Icarus. Oh, that goes down a long way. So now what we can do is we can actually have a look at what it looks like down here. So I've spent I think about 3 or 4 months in Costa Rica. It's very nice. We stayed on a place that was a bit of a beach like this. And like I said, the tide would go out hundreds of meters. And so much so that they even land planes on it. It's all flat, as you can see. It was actually really nice. I had the locals that would get some of the fresh coconuts and chop them open and show us how they do it. You don't want to eat too many green coconuts. Kind of gives you the run to the the loo a bit. But such a nice area. Yeah. And then we're off to Panama, which I've never been to. Anything south of Costa Rica, I have not actually traveled there in real life myself. Gear is up, says Das Autopilot. All right, mate. It just shows that it's down for me. Hockey, hopefully you got the link, mate, or you just search on my channel. You can just type in, there's a little magnifying glass on the top right hand side. Wait, what's the name of the vid? How to import FSX. If I show you, let's get a web page. So what you do is, if you come to my web page, so you actually go to the Brett Plays, links down below, and you hit the little magnifying glass, and you type in the word guide and press enter. It should bring up all of the guide videos. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Should bring up all the guide videos. Well, you can see that this one here was 12 days ago. This is the one you want. How to import from FSX. So that's guide number 5. These are some of the older ones. Then there's the old number 3, number 4. But you can search for anything here. If you want to look for a certain plane, like, I don't know, A10, press enter. Every time I've done an A10, it's there. So that's how you search. I don't know why Valheim's there. Maybe I've had 10 written in it. But that's how you do it. Cool. Yeah, a little magnifying glass is the easiest way to do it. Alright. bring these planes, bring my camera back in. Yeah, cool. Go to that video and search how to remove... Oh, what did I do? What did I press? Oh no, I pressed something and I didn't like it. And now my GPU is having a bit of a stutter again. There we go. Thank you. That fixed it. I don't know what that was. Polaris in the F-35. I'm guessing it's the B version. No, F-35. Oh, V for vertical takeoff and landing. Technically, it's only vertical landing. It's not really vertical takeoff. It's short takeoff and vertical landing. And we've got a F-18 in front of us. Very cool. So, if anybody wants to come and join, they can. Totally open to anybody else coming and flying with us. So, Costa Rica to Panama. We are going to get to Panama City. If we pop in here and zoom out as far as we can. Now, this is a start airport at MRSN. Then we'll make our way down the coastline and back up into Panama City, which will land. I have done a Panama City flight. We flew from the islands up through the Panama Canal in seaplanes. That was a fair while ago. I had a few people that are with me now in the flight, I think, come and join. Alright, what have we got? 8 minute eating. Welcome, Mr. Flying Frog. That should actually put your channel up as well. There we go. That's what we're after. What do we get to? 7,500? One might even lower that back down to our customary 5,000. We'll do a gentle descent. Now, one of these airports we are going to have to land, but the first one I was talking about, let's see if I can move my map again, was, oh, map's a bit slow, MRSN. What we might do is we might actually have a look at that. Whether it be a touch and go or at least a low flyover. Oh yeah, you don't get any controls when you got your mouse on the VFR map. .29 nautical miles, plenty of time. All right. Well, there's beautiful countryside here. Okay, now the Pan Am shows it with the gear up. JW55, what was that, Jessops? Are you flying with us or are you just flying over us? Must be going the other way. Oh, I can hear that. That's cool. Welcome if you are. If not, cool. There's actually a bunch of people around here at the moment. Alright, am I catching Gowan? I don't think so. It's probably in his TBM. He does favour the TBM. Oh, nobody reminded me to get my flight studio running. So, let's start that now. Here is failure to communicate. Ah, yes, you can't put it in within the 1 minute. There's a 1 minute timer there at least, so you can't go spamming all the sounds. But for those who are interested, I do have a bunch of sound files for different people, and just as I say that, I forgot to put Gowan's one in. Sorry, mate. I actually need to get it as a sound file, not as a video file. I'll have to either record it off there. So we'll get there. Alright, so we're going MROC, which was Santa Maria International at San Jose, to MPMG is our final, which is a Marcus A. Gelabert. Alright, that should put a green line. No, it won't, because I haven't turned it on. There we go. Is that working? Yeah, we're still descending? Oh, we are too. Okay. Alright, should now have that on top of the screen. Alright, now I got up nice and early this morning, 6 a.m. Wanted to watch the Formula One. So, has anyone who is wanting to watch the Formula One and hasn't done it yet, let me know now in comments that don't give away spoilers. Or what I'll tell you is hit mute for the next 1 minute, and then what I'll do is I'll give you a quick little notification as to when I'm done. 3 minutes out. I'm interested to see what this airport is. It is a starred airport. So I'm actually going to do a touch and go, because when you land on a starred airport, you get an achievement thing unlocked. Or at least when you do the certain amount of starred airports. So, anybody, this is someone's yard, not an airport. What do you mean this is someone's yard? Is it really like just a grass strip or something? So everybody doesn't mind me talking about Formula One, because I will talk about it. Jerry says he's already watched the F1. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure, because normally I don't watch it. I record it, I do the flight, then I go and watch it. But the first race, I really didn't want anybody giving it away what happened. I mean, no, I just want to make sure that nobody's like, don't tell me. I'm sure this airport was a starred one. What I might do is I might jump into my airport list map and see if I can look at it. Alright, I'm going to go on with the Formula One. If you need to mute me, you can do that now, and I will give you a thumbs up when I'm finished talking about it, if I ever finish talking about it. You know what, I'm going to come in from the coast there, find out what the deal is with this airport too. So F1, yeah, I watched it and I got up nice and early for it, and to be honest, except for McLaren's woes, it could not have gone much better, at least for Ferrari's sake, I'm guessing. Hang on, I'm gone too far. I'm just trying to look at the map as well, so I want to bring it in and around there. And where's my airport? Serena Station. Okay, it's one runway, it is grass, it's 2,383 feet, it's about 20 foot off the ground, but there's no fuel. I'm guessing they have updated it to make it look good. But I'll do a quick touch and go and take off. I don't know, we might have to climb pretty steep once we get over it. Might even be landing on the beach and then into the grass field. So Formula One, Honda engines, or Red Bull racing engines as they are now called, only one finished the race. One minimum burnt, one shut down, and one had electrical issues. So to be honest, couldn't have gone much better for the other teams. McLaren and Mercedes engines though, except for the Mercedes team, I think that they were overheating from what I heard on the radio. They were all complaining about having to ease it off and cool them down. So the Mercedes engines not doing so well. Somebody got his engines on the reverses by mistake. Don't like how this plane does that. All right. Wow, really? I'm going to stop for a second. So we'll do a touch and go, and or if anybody wants to land, they can. I'm kind of following Gowan in here. We'll see if we get a little save thing pop up on the... actually, I think it pops up the top left corner now. Yeah, I'm just going to fiddle around with my... Oh, there's that. Ah! I have crashed. I hate these new controls. I have crashed because I dropped it down to halfway. And because I dropped it down to halfway, the throttle goes, no, I'm on reverses now. Let's try that again. There it is there. It goes to halfway, and then what happens is I'm pushing backwards. So you can see how much I slow down, because it's almost as if I'm helicoptering it. Now there it is again. Yes, I know it's stall. I see that. No, I don't have the landing gear down. Wow, okay, so we pretty much crashed. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, it's got a fancy building with flags and stuff out of it. Yes. I remember seeing this. We'll go around and we'll just do a touch and go. I think I've already landed there before. Okay, so what's happening is I get my throttle down any lower. So I'm over halfway at the moment. Something is not right. I set it up for the L1011. I told you it was someone's yard. Yeah, it's a national park station. So any less than this and I instantly hit reverses. Try not to sneeze there. I might have to start making some new control profiles, because the new L1011 freeware aircraft is what I used to redo my controls. but in this aircraft, as opposed to say last week when I flew, it worked great. Holy schmoly, it really is rough. Let's just do a little touch. Thank you. Well, there's an Icarus is doing the same thing. Yeah, my landing gear's coming up and we are flat out now, thank you. Shouldn't need those flaps. Where's my speed? No, we're fine. Alright. We landed there on Bryce's stream. Yeah, okay. I think I also landed there in my Costa Rica bush flight. I think that might have been where we ended up at our final destination, because I do have some thumbnail pictures of that. Alright, let's get this back onto 5,000 feet. There's Icarus doing the valley crawl. I probably don't need to do 5,000. I might try 3,500. All right, gentle climb. There we go. All right, we are back on path. Now, what was I talking about? Don't know. Formula One, probably. Close that off. I can see a shadow of an airliner next to me. Yeah, there we go. I could hear you coming too. 017738. Oh, mate. Try and remember your name. Is it Brian? No, wait. Yeah, it is Brian, isn't it? Or is it Chris? No, Chris is the other one on my chat that has lots of different numbers. Wow, he just raced in front of me. Oh, no. He's behind me again. We're rubber banding. You can remind me your name later. Okay, Jerry, mate, are you doing a quick run? Bit of a late takeoff. Now, where does Panama start and Costa Rica end? Actually, we are almost there. Oh, don't press the map. I dragged the map and my my sim stopped playing up. Yeah. Huh. I dragged around my my webpage. It is Brian. Hey, I got it right. Yeah, there's a couple of you with just numbers and trying to remember who's who. Is actually quite difficult. Is Polaris hovering? I think he is. I think he's like going slow to wait for me to catch up. It would have been cool to fly something like a jet on the way back. Yep, I had to restart my PC. Alright, cool. You'll catch up. I just remembered I probably am absolutely revving the daylights out of this. Alright, 73%. We are now, what, ground speed of 250 knots and slowing down just a fraction. 248. No wind data. We're losing wind data there. Get it occasionally. Okay. The next one, we're going to the city of David. There's actually a city or town called David, which I think is pretty cool. But we don't have to land there. That's at Enrique Malik International at David. Last name is Bello, is my name in numbers. Oh yes, we talked about that too, didn't we? Your name in numbers. Backwards. That's right. Yeah, because I got my name is, as far as I'm concerned, it would be, oh, how do I normally do it? It's actually a 1 3 1 2 3 pi, if that makes sense. Or it'd have to be 7 7 for the T, but I'll put this on. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, that's pretty big. Let's make it smaller. So if I were to draw it, you got 1 3 1. Oops, let's make that longer. 2, and then it's a back to front 3. But if I just did it, you know, we'll do it back to front 3 and pi. There's my name. So 1 3 1 2. Technically, you could do it the other way, 3 and pi. Sean, landing here was a bad idea. So bumpy, it threw the jet totally offline. Oh, back at the last place, yeah, it was fairly rough. I'm not sure Das Auto would have been able to land there and or slash take off from there. Let's get the mouse off the screen. Look at this. This place looks nice. So this is a huge inlet, all part of Costa Rica. So the land from there to there, there's the inlet. Surprised there's not a large city or town or anything here. It must not be very deep water, because what happens in a lot of places that get settled is often because of shipping lanes or the ability to bring boats in and out and do trade. But you do need a deep water and or deep harbour. Maybe this doesn't have it, but having a protected chunk of land like what we have back there is usually a good sign. So places like Sydney in Australia and Melbourne, even Brisbane's up the Brisbane River, which is why they keep having flooding problems. They're built on a river. Okay, where have I pressed that mouse? Oh, that's why it wasn't even on the screen. Alright, City of David. Let's get some information about it. So, the Enrique Malik International Airport, so this is MPDA. 2 runways, they're asphalt. It's approximately 54 feet altitude. Does have avgas, so that's a good one. 2 approaches. So you got 0, 4 and 22. Oh, there's that hiccup again. I'm wondering if that's live weather trying to tune in. Not sure. Every time the weather kicks back on, I seem to get a quick stutter. I'm wondering if it's updating and that mucks up the graphics, because it's just basically I'm watching my graphics on my GPU, all of a sudden just tank, and it'll sit and then it'll go back up, sometimes for 10 seconds, but most of the time just a couple of moments. Just wondering if that's because I'm running live weather. Anybody else got any other issues like that? Let's have a look at. So yeah, David in Panama. San Jose de David, or David, is the capital of Chiriquí province in western Panama. A leafy Miguel de Cervantes. Oh, man, I can't read all that. Vendors sell ice cream and crafts. It's dotted with colonial buildings, history and culture display, archaeological artifacts. Yep, okay. That's mostly to do with what tourist stuff there. City of David is a colonial times, the city of Corriamento. It's a capital. Estimated population of 82,000 inhabitants are confirmed as of 2013. That's a while ago. I think live weather when loads it does cause a stutter. Yeah, I'm kind of, if it keeps doing it on these flights, I might turn live weather back off until they fix it. I don't mind having live weather, especially if we're seeing the same clouds. I don't know if those who are flying with me see the same clouds that I can see. Well, we do have that plane right behind us. We've got a bit of a formation going here now. Very good. The development of the banking sector, public construction works such as expansion of the airport and David Boquet Highway along the growth. See the increase of prominence. Fastest growing region in the country. Okay. It's the economic city of the... Okay, that's the province. Wow, half the gross domestic product of the province, which is 2.1 billion, is known for being the third largest city in both population and by GDP in western Panama. I think it says western Panama. Right, so founded in 1602. Okay. Lots of employment in the rail. Has universities. It's actually got 5 universities. Wow. There's also an American school. Very cool. Pretty much the same here as in the clouds. Yeah, okay, cool. Maybe that stutters from the turbulence I'm getting from the 777 who's trying to keep up. Oh, we're going to go through this one. Alright, where are we? 5 minutes from the city of David. I might give this a little more and sit around the 80-something%. So what are we doing? 237. We can go a little faster. Okay, I've got that turned up. We'll do some other changes and fine-tuning. I don't think wake turbulence has any effect yet in this. Actually, do you know what? In the last update, was it the last one or the one before, where they did the prop stuff, did they do the King Air prop as well? Did they modify that? Is that why I'm now having trouble getting used to the changes? Because they've now modeled the prop wash and performance. Problem is now I only have half the range with my throttle. I liked it when, if I want to say go, hang on, where's this? Get back inside. If I want to power down, so by the time I get to here, my throttle is still more than 50% on. But this part down here, the reverses, okay, so the range here, this part here up to about the end of the R is where I've got all my throttle. Everything below that seems to put the reverses on, which is what I'm finding. I'd rather be able to press the button and then have access to this, like we did before. I don't know. Well, I did not hear anything you were saying on F1 was on the phone talking about our racing season. Oh yeah, I put my thumbs up that I've finished talking about it. If you want me to keep quiet, let me know, but I did have a conversation. I'm disappointed that McLaren was struggling. They looked good in testing, but they had some overheating and especially the brake issues. But it looks like all the Mercedes had some brake issues. Sean says, oh no, if you go faster now, how can I keep up? Yeah. King Air was got prop wash update. Okay, cool. That's probably why it seems to be a little bit different. But I also don't like the throttle range now. Maybe I need a new profile so that all mine does is forward, and if I want oh good, Gowan did see it. If I want reverses, I want to press my button and then turn on the reverses, and then I can use as much reverse as I want. It doesn't let me do that. It basically, you get down below halfway and almost more than halfway, and it's already in reverses. What was boring? Boring? What? F1? Yeah, majority of F1 was boring. I would have to agree there. There was a few cool things that I was like, that was pretty cool, but they can follow each other now, but the DRS system doesn't seem to do much of a benefit. They're so sleek through the air now that, yeah. All I can say about the F1 race, I felt bad for Chico. Yeah. Had he finished, even if Lewis had got him and he finished 4th, that would have been good for him. But the Honda engine / Red Bull Racing engine, with 3 of the 4 of them out on the first race. Okay, Mercedes has got heating issues, so they backed off to not push it, because I'd say the way that they've designed their bodywork is overheating the Mercedes as well. The other Mercedes cars, the Mercedes engines, because the majority of the last ones were Mercedes. Oh look, we're turning. So this is the City of David Airport coming up, is it? Yep, there it is. Not going to land, just going to buzz by. Hello, David. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Not much to it, to be honest. Although, we're only 3,500 feet. Yeah, no, there's not much to it. What did I say it was? 82,000 people. Yeah, okay. Still bigger than my town. $82,900. Oh, that's as of 2013. It could actually be more than that now. DRS pisses me off anyway. DRS stands for doesn't require skill to pass. The only reason they put DRS in there is because they were so hard to pass. And they put all the other rules that you can't do this and you can't do that. It was a cheap fix to try and get more passes rather than fixing the issue in the cars. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it'll come a time when eventually they won't have DRS at all, which would be nice. Although now they've got ground effects cars. Again, back like they were in, I don't know, the 80s or whatever it was. 90 nautical miles to the next one, 21 minutes. Okay, cool. Very nice countryside. Look at this. I mean, I wonder if they have flooding problems. But very lush. Not a lot of population, obviously, in this type of stuff because, well, it's wet. Look at it. I wonder if that's mangroves and stuff. Some more population over there. Still bigger than all of Tassie. 82,000? No. There's 100,000 in Launceston, or 120 or whatever it is. There's a couple of 100,000 in Hobart, But my local town, you know, the nearest large town is only about 25,000 people. It's not very big. There's only 500,000 in the whole state of Tasmania. And then we get, well, before the COVID issues, we got about 1 million or 1.5 million visitors per year. I like the IndyCar system. You get so many push to pass hits, and once they are gone, everyone gets the same number. Yeah, so you use them wisely. Sean Atkins, what the hell is DRS? Drag reduction system. It opens up the rear wing to make a gap. There you go, opens the rear wing on the car. Exactly what I said, but yep. So yeah, makes them slips through the air a lot quicker so that they can get a chance to overtake. But they also have boost buttons, so you can use your KERS system, which is a kinetic energy recovery system, which every time they brake or back off, the wheels moving forward generates a, I'd like to say generator, but maybe it's an alternator. Or basically a small engine that charges the battery back up, that allows them to inject battery power into the electric motors in there that makes it go faster. So they have a hybrid system. And when they get boost buttons, but you pretty much spend almost one entire lap charging that battery, so you can use it the following lap. And if the other guy is already charged his, he can use it and get away or overtake you, and then the other one can catch back up. So they're not always using them the same each one. Sometimes they fail. They get pretty technical. I still miss the days though of V10s, V12s versus V6s, and even 4-cylinder engines against a V12. Oh, that's 777 engines don't even look like they're moving. I can hear that music. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. It's just starting up again. Beautiful countryside here. Beautiful. By the time we get down to Peru and Chile, I think we will be seeing pretty much nothing but dirt. Who cares, says Sean. Sean's not into F1. Who cares? Only millions of people around the world. Millions who watch the Formula One. But last year's team who were able to call up the stewards and ask for a helping hand to win, for their driver to win the championship, they didn't even finish this one. So that's a good start. You know, reliability issues. See ya. So, okay, Daniel Ricciardo, Australian, way down the back of the pack, 14th or 15th. He was running last at one stage. Total reliability problems for them. But what they did was that they just backed off and got to the end. No points though. They were that slow, but they didn't break anything. You know, but Ferrari's got it. They've worked out something. They've got it working quite well. So be surprised to see how quickly other teams start emulating potentially their intake options. Das Autopilot says, so Brett, what's been your favorite country in FS 2020 so far? Australia. I mean, I recognize places. Like, okay, so I've been to San Jose. I've flown into and out of that airport that we just took off from in real life twice in my life. Flown into it twice, flown out of it twice. I don't recognize it. That was back in the end of the 90s, or the middle of the 90s actually, mid-90s. But I can fly over Australia, and especially Tasmania. When I did the big lap and we flew from Hobart all the way up the road to Devonport to then where the boat is, so that we could then emulate going over to Melbourne, I recognised it. I recognised all of that. I recognised the roads. I recognised the buildings on the side of the road. I recognised the mountain passes that we were going over, because I was like, I've travelled that. Not only that, when we flew that, I had driven up there with my caravan and climbed some of those hills getting out of town. So yeah. So which one do I like the best? Well, I like Australia because I recognise it, and that's, I think, probably the beauty of the flight sim, is when you can go to places and you actually recognise it. If it were not places that I lived at, the next best thing I think is flying in Austria. Flying out of can't remember the name of the airport now. I've done a whole bunch of videos there. Let me just look it on the map. I know where it is. But I can't remember the name of it again. I think it's Austria. Yeah, Innsbruck. That whole area there, love it. Mostly in summer, not winter. It was a great start for the Ferrari, yeah. I do find it funny that when Ferrari had the mirror mount as a wing element a few years back, Mercedes protested it and they had to take it off. You weren't allowed them back then. Now, because it was actually using a wing as the mirror mount, now they have a protection system sitting on the side as part of the pod, and they're allowed to put their mirrors on top of that. Same reason I like flying around here. I know the mountains, etc., and this is where I learned to fly. Innsbruck, yeah, that's it. I think it's going to be another dark landing. Yeah, I'm still on live time. I figured it probably will. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes of flight time, plus we already did a landing thing, so yeah. How are we going with that? I'm 51 nautical miles from the next destination. We might pay to top up fuel there. Let's have a look at this fuel. Okay, we're empty there. And we're down to 400 pounds in each. And let's have a look at the flight here. So 185 kilometers to the station. To David was another 127. So I've got 177 to get to the next airport we're going, and then we've got a 125 and a 92. Wow, it's going to be close. I might actually pop in at La Plantation Airport. What do you reckon? That's a plantation? Probably. But I might do a quick stop, fuel, and oh, you know what? Do we even have a fuel station there? I reckon Flight Sim probably puts in fuel stations even if they're not modelled in on the airport in real life. Where are we going? MPLA. Where's MPLA? There. One. Oh, no fuel. We'll call a guy in a pickup truck to bring some jerry cans in the back. Check that out, eh? What do you reckon? They're trying to make salt? Salt farms? water treatment, probably salt. Looks very full. Oh yeah, it looks like they can bring the water in from, I'm guessing here, and they channel it up here, and then they can flow it into each of the places as need be. They run it down to here, all the way back up there, and yeah, they can put it in. Cool. Yeah, you can always pay a farmer to take you to town with a can. That's right. Anybody got a fish farms? Ooh. Do you know what? You might just be right there. It looks very similar to salt farms that I have seen, but it doesn't look dry enough, so you might be right. Salt farms are often really dry, dirt covered areas around it. So let's go and have a look in on the Google Maps. Where are we? We're on this little peninsula bit, and let's go satellite. And where did we just fly over? Not there, further up. There it is. I can see it on the map. And it is the time for that weather to actually kick in again. You're kidding. Estación de Bombero Camerono. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce all that. But it doesn't say what it is. But some of them actually dried out. Oh wow. Oh wow, they really dried out. I don't know, actually. I do not know what that is. Maybe what I need... Oh, there's a grocery store there. Huh. What I need to do is translate that from Spanish. Let's go detect language, thank you. Shrimp! There you go, it's a shrimp pumping station. Going, mate, pretty close. There we go. What's... oh, how convenient just to have a guy with a ute load the fuel. Mate. Always a guy with a ute. Although maybe in some places it might be a guy with a van. What's been your favourite flight so far? Ooh, don't know. Bombero in Spanish is firefighter. No, bombeo. Not bombero, bombeo. Estación de Bombeo. So it turned out to be the La Crosita Shrimp Pumping Station. So I'm guessing they grow shrimp in there, or as we call them in Australia, prawn. Maybe because ours aren't so small. Maybe only the little ones are little shrimps. Get it? I think the next airport is for one of the shrimp farms. Do you know what? You may actually be right. It says plantation. Oh, don't you love it when you you click on it and it shows you nothing but Spanish. No. I'm not looking it up that way, thank you. Where's our airport that we're going into? In here. There could actually be a lot of shrimp farm stuff on this side. Yeah, why not? 4 minutes 34 and I will land here. Only this time I'm going to try and make sure I don't pop it back onto reverses. I also noticed when I put my prop pitch down before, it I thought it went down below into reverses, but no, maybe not. There is also a button you can press to put your reversers on. I thought I had mine off, maybe it's on, and because I'm going down just to that point where it goes, you got your reversers on, I'm gonna change that and your plane's gonna drop out of the sky. Ross was the most interesting with Spitfire falling out of the sky because of ice. Yeah, when we were trying to fly on this particular run, yeah, you dropped right out of the sky. My AV map shows this is a hello landing site. No, serious? What did I say it was? No, it's one runway, 3,458 feet long. Its altitude is at 75 feet. According to my... but there might be a heli spot there. What did I say the runway approaches were? No, I didn't. 15 and 33. Where's our wind coming from? I think 33 is probably the way to go in. Holy schmoly. Oh no, I was going to say we've got a 28 knot wind. No, it's coming from 20. Oh, 20 degrees. 8 knot. Cool. Yeah, I reckon there's another shrimp farm going. I think you're right. And I'm going to just line it up a little more to the right here. Oh man, I backed off my throttle. Are we getting another weather update? Stream has disconnected. No, and now it's going again. Wow. Welcome. Welcome, Mr. Big Jacko. That is definitely a funny... I've lost everybody in the sky, so... My internet, I guess we lost satellite there for some reason. No, there we go. Players are back in. Not a modder. Welcome, not a modder. Now, let's make sure we don't have that same issue again. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. That's as far low as I can go. You're kidding. Wow. Alright, let's slow this baby down. Welcome, not a modder. Gowan, mate, did you find the airport? Or was it a helipad? Where is this airport? I cannot find it. Oh, can't fly when I press that. Should be off to my left here. Wait, it's not in between the water there, is it? No. It's straight ahead and down. Oh wait, is that it there? Like down below me now. It is too. Holy schmoly, no. Is that it? You know what, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to use... Oh, don't stop. I'm going to use the fuel I've got. And hello, your let's go 500 feet climb, not a... I'm going to use the remaining fuel I've got to do the next 66 nautical miles. I'm not landing at a dirt strip that I can't even work out where it is. Alright, love it. Big Jacko, is that the first time you've heard that in its entirety? Also, you can't do the Big Jack one so quickly. You've got to wait a minute and then put in the next one. And then you'll be able to hear what it says. Yeah, the next airport's not too far. And it's a coastal land-in. I'm going to go there. Oh, what do you reckon we might not have enough? Might not be climbing enough. Let's go to 1,000. There we go. So, Das Auto, mate, you're calling it a night. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, everybody else who tried to land there. Couldn't really tell where on the dirt there that actually was, so we'll give it a miss. How are we doing for mountains? Yeah, we're alright. We're getting a bit of buffering, but we'll be right. Just going to miss the edge of the tallest part of this one on our flight path. Vreeden! Jacko is such an attention whore. I keep looking there. Camera's there now. Yes, I figured though it would give the right amount of attention to him because it's a lot of an exciting person. You also got a Big Jack Gaming 2 Big Jacko. Gowan says, yes, I found the airport and managed to land. Again, it was some farmer yard. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't really tell exactly where it was, and I'm like, I'm not going to circle around just to land on a piece of dirt that I'm not even sure is the airport. I'm sure I got enough fuel to run to the next place. So we are 100% out on reserve. Yep. And we're 300 pounds in each. But I don't think I would necessarily make it to the very end. Sean made it as well. Very good, Sean. Brian's formation flying with me now. Not a modder is F-22ing it around, so he'll have no problem catching us. That's for sure. And look at this beautiful countryside. Overpopulation on Earth, they say. There is not a lot of people here. Although it's not much Earth, because, to be honest, in the scale of things, Panama is not very wide. But still. Xenon, morning, Xenon, mate, welcome. Look how green it is here. Oh, did we finish that music? Oh no, we got some. Did that repeat? Whoops. I don't know, we'll put that music on. It's hard to hear, but it'll do. Mountains over to the left. Mountains over the right, and we're going to this nice little smooth spot right between. I would just like to apologise to my German friends. Your flag got a little melted in the sun on the front of my plane. I tried to fix the sticker up, but it got a little bit of a warp there. So yeah. So basically what I did was I've edited the file, I've moved things forward, and when the files join, it mucks it up. You're getting an amazing sunset. Oh, is it any good like mine? I mean, look at the sun coming through that, and look at all the mist. How cool is that? I might just have a quick look. Wait, how far? 45 nautical miles. Sam says, hi all. Hi Brett, thank you for letting me fly with you. My first flight with a group, that was fun. And sorry for not responding. Not good at flying and typing. I understand that, but trying to type and fly, especially when someone's like landing, it's like I can't type while I'm landing. But which one are you? So are you not a modder? Or are you Polaris North Pole? Because I'm not sure which one. Two people that I've not... oh, by the way, I'm Polaris. Hey, cool. You came and flew with me last time too, didn't you? Last week, when we flew down this way. Welcome back, mate. Good view looking back. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is my live weather stuff still giving a kick? Oh, so I'm on live weather and I'm on live time. But I've noticed that, oh, how long we've been streaming for now? An hour and a half? Every about 10, 20 minutes, we get a kick in the guts, both graphically and, well, actually probably not much the internet, although I did have the internet go down one time there. Gowan. I'll keep the live weather on, is what I'm saying. Once you fly in a group, flying solo loses all meaning. Yeah. And yes, it did. Got to go now. TC all. And thank you, mate. Welcome. I'm doing this again next week, same time. Continuing down the coast, so you are welcome to come and join there too, mate. We'll be flying from... See, there's that kick in the guts. Are we loading weather? What is it? Should I change to just partly cloudy? Because my graphics just went right down. And I often get that when it changes weather. I need tippy for my popcorn. Okay, my GPU is sitting down on 14%. I've also all of a sudden got a stutter. Why? Come on, 15, 24%. Get back to working. It's not like I'm receiving a lot of data, but it might be trying to change the weather. There we go, we're back. No, we went back down. Where's my mouse? I've lost mouse control. I'm going to lose the weather. Where are you? So I'm getting a huge stutter here, and I'm kind of guessing it's the weather. I don't think it's anything else, unless it's the Nvidia drivers. Can I have weather, thank you? Give me control back. This is a very long one. This is like when the GPU goes, nah. And it's not even overheating, it's actually cooled right down. Oh, look at that. It works straight away when I turn the weather off. Wow. Okay. It's actually working now that I've turned the weather off. Don't know. Something's going on with my my sim when I have live weather. I think when it updates, it then goes, I need to try and send all that stuff. Hello, Confused Muggle. Welcome to Twitch. Sorry I was so long at replying there. We were having a little bit of an issue with the live weather. I just finished saying about every 20 minutes it tries to load in and it tanks out my GPU. At least that's what I think it is. I'm hoping it's not something else. But still on live time. We just we changed it to a few clouds, which is very similar to what the live weather was. And wow, do we have another fish farm here? Woohoo! Or another shrimp farm. That's pretty big. See, these ones got little buildings on the corners of them. That makes more sense. Wow, look at that, eh? Impressive. Did a 5-hour flight yesterday. Crashed a desktop just as I was going to land. Yeah, it kind of sucks when that happens, doesn't it? Do you know, this music's dragging on. Let's move to something else. You'll do. Hey, maybe that one. Alright, how are we doing for that fuel? 24 nautical miles. I'm definitely going to have to land at this one. Look at that. We're down to 200 pounds in each in the yellow. Somebody forgot to put in that extra 25% you wanted at the beginning. Do you like that look? It's actually really nice. Sun going down over the was it Central America, Panama countryside. What time is it in the UK now? Is it midnight? That's going to change in a couple of weeks, so daylight saving will kick in and we'll get where are we? 10:30 is 11:30. That's almost midnight. Okay, going on towards midnight. Although that's GMT. I think they're +1 as well, aren't they? Yeah, the sunset's looking pretty good. Even with my now artificial few clouds. 11:45 now, or 23:45. Yep. Let's keep an eye on the 4 minutes ETE to the next airport. We are actually booking it at the moment. Let's have a look at this next airport on, what's it called? MPSM. That is Cap Scarlett R. Martinez International. Wait, what? No fuel? That can't be right. They must have fuel at International. Asphalt runway, 8,014 feet at 98 feet, 35 and 71. Yeah, let's go there. It says no fuel on there, but that can't be right. If it's an international airport, surely you'd have fuel to fly from. Well, where would you be flying from to get to Panama? Costa Rica or Colombia, I guess? More of these fish farm type things. That's pretty cool. Let's get that sun right behind the tail. There we go. Actually, no, we won't. We are 2 minutes out. I probably need to work out where this runway is and maybe come in from... Ooh. Crosswind, 4 knots. It's not much. We can come in from 35 straight off the coast. All right, gonna back that off. Think I can see where it is. We'll just go up the coast now. Do a little manual flying. Get down below. Look, no, it looks back to everybody else. Alright, so everybody, I am going to land here, so let's get... Oh, we just ended a little too fast there. Landing lights on. Not quite taking the approach line. Just having a look on the VFR map. Got Brian right up behind me. Gowan's probably going to beat me there since I've slowed down. We will take some gear. So what we're going to do is I'll take it a little bit further here and then I'll chuck a steep or a very sharp left and bring it in onto runway 35. I will take one level of flaps now that we are getting down to here. Oh, I've really slowed down. What am I doing? My ground speed doesn't seem to have changed. It's still stuck at 254. I think I broke it. It's like getting a speedo that goes all the way up to 254 and then breaks and sticks there. No, officer, I wasn't doing 254. Why does your speedo say that? It's broken and it does that even when I do 1 mile an hour? Yeah, no. Alright, didn't see any lights on here. $500. I gotta remember not to go below 50% on my throttle, otherwise I accidentally put reversers on, and I don't want to do that until I pop it down. I might take a little booster seat scoop myself up in the cockpit. Alright, runway 35, and we do have a crosswind still, okay. Even though that flag looked like it was facing the other way. Alright, down, down. Whoop. Settle. There we go. Now, you think we can find a fuel stop here somewhere? Even though they said they didn't have it. Well, what happened there? Yeah, watching the others come in. I put my brakes on too hard. Is that a way in, or is that a... That's a road. Oi, oi. I hate this reverser stuff. I'll have to redo my throttle for this bird, I think. I'll do a King Air. Look at how fast you're going. There it is, right there. Fuel. Who said no fuel? I wonder what's more expensive at the moment, petroleum or avgas. Oi, 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 stop. Ah. Tail strike. Stop. Plane. Dang. Oh, I do not like this new, yeah, landing was nice. Parking was terrible. I do not like this new setup on the King Air. Look at it. It's at reverse. Why are you at reverse? Is that because the park brake's on? Oh, that little bit there. That little bit there. And I'm that far away from the end. No wonder it goes all the way back. Wow. I'm going to have to do some modifications, but we'll get another 30% fuel. 25? No, we'll take 30. 30% fuel. Oh, who let the passengers in? Everybody out. And they did it again. Thank you. Yes, I'm aware I have my park brake on. It's the only way I could stop you. Look at that, jumps forward and I'm hardly even going and I've got no prop pitch. Not enjoying the King Air as much as I used to. They've done their new modeling and throttle things that you got to change, and now it marks up, and I am full brake, but I cannot stop this thing. Alright, let's go down here and turn around. Brian says, honestly, mine doesn't stop either. No, yeah, I think they've done something to it. There must be a tunnel under here. I hope there's a tunnel, otherwise I'm going to hit one of these trucks. So I've got it feathered quite gently right now. I'm 0 prop pitch. Yeah. Yep, 0 prop pitch. I can probably actually bring that mixture. Not somewhere in the... Oh, it's only 1, 2, and 3. Whoop. But I've worked out my throttle is almost back. I got it halfway. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. All right, well, we might just have to start flying this with yoke, proper yoke instead of HOTAS, and the Logitech flight stuff that I've got, because then I know that I can just turn the throttle to the point where, do you know what? I don't need to go all the way here. Let's use some left brake to turn this around as well. Look at that, pivots on that one brake. Very good. Prop pitch all the way up. Let's get back in the air, shall we? We'll take the right side, let Brian go around the left, his right side, left of me. And get ourselves back in the air. Go and say, sorry, I was on the phone again. Okay. And flew right on by, that's fine. Alright, we're going to do a steep climb because autopilot goes, get me up there as quick as possible, but I only want to climb at about 700-800 feet per second. Instead, there we go. Let's chase down Gowan again. We can turn off those landing lights. Where are they? Landing lights off. Thank you. We didn't even use the taxi lights. Oops. Alright, cool. Icarus and Banjo Frog and Jerry's caught up. Cool. I'm sure they were probably doing the circles or circuits that we call it. Or if not we, because I'm not a pilot. Whoa, just as I got to the sun there, it gave me a kick, but I haven't had that same issue. Alright, we're going off to our final destination now. We did need that little bit of boost there, so we've done the plantation. We've just done Captain Scarlett R. Martinez L. International. And now we're going to MPMG, which is Panama City. So it's not the Howard Air Force Base. We're going to go past that to Marcus A. Gelbert International, or Panama City. That says it's definitely got avgas. It is bitumen. Okay, moving around on that map again mucked it up. Okay, so maybe don't do that. See you in Panama, says Gowan. Yeah, mate, that's fine. I am going to gun it as quick as I can get this bird in the air. Make sure those flaps are definitely up. So I will get this thing going as fast as I can, although I have noticed that my ground speed has stuck at 254, which is not what I'm doing. 238 still. Okay. I don't know why it does that, but I was just going to skip that music. It just keeps having that beat, but that'll do. So I think Sean said we're going to have a dark landing. I think he's right. I hope there's lights there. If not, you know, bit of excitement. I'll keep my plane up in the on the screen there so that you can actually see the silhouette. Although technically from this direction it's probably fine. Look at this beautiful land down here. Now we start to see the lights on the streets come in. So without trying to kick the internet off too much, muck around with my maps and stuff. Where are we now flying over? So Rio Hato, Los Lajes, Panama, I don't know how to pronounce some of these things. San Carlos District. Okay. We should actually see the Panama Canal still lit up. We actually do fly just over the entrance of that. Very possible we might do a quick circuit around there. If you're interested in seeing more about the Panama Canal, or even seeing a streamed flight where we fly up the Panama Canal in flying boats, basically, float planes of all different types, including, I can't remember the one I was using, the huge one. We did land on the Panama Canal too. There's a huge area in the middle that you can actually land. It's where a lot of boats spend time in there, and waiting for their turn to get through the lock system. Go check out my channel. Just, I don't know, type in the little question mark. Big Jack, mate, that's actually just going to put in exclamation BJG. If you want number 2, let me play it for you. You've actually got to have no space in there, otherwise you get the first one again. Here you go, here's number 2. Come out with your pants down. Those guys. They're a lot of fun. Actually, talking about fun, let's see what else we got. Willie! Stu, mate. Stu is in the house. Yes. I've got a few of these new sounds. This is from my first person shooter stuff. Run, Forrest! Yes. What else have we got? If we're having trouble with the IT, you can put in exclamation mark fix and it comes out like this.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You try turning it off and on again. Alright, let's get in and have a look where we're up to. We're actually not too far. Looks like we're going to go right over the military base. G'day all, says Stu. Mate, how was your flight with Gammy Wombat? P38 flight actually looked really interesting. I guess if I didn't already have my stream set up to I probably would have joined in the P38. Big Jacko's Gaming, where are you, Brett? I am, well, where am I actually? I am 5 minutes out from the final destination, which is Panama City. So I'm about to land at Panama. We're going to go right over the Panama Canal. What I might do is do a loop around the airport so that we can actually have a look at Panama Canal lock system, just briefly. So we'll basically scoot our way up there, come back around, and then we'll work out which way is the best way to land this. So in this airport we have runway 19 and runway 1. So what is our wind in this? We're getting a tailwind. It might be good coming in from 19, to be honest. We're more likely to get the headwind than we are the tailwind. I don't know. We'll work it out when we get there. It was good. Some bug. Some bug? There's some bugs in the P38, is what you're saying? Or was that when he was having trouble seeing your name tag on anything? Yeah, your name tag not show up. Yeah. But his name tag showed up for you? So it wasn't like both of them off. So he might have had his name tags off and didn't realise it. You got to go in now to assistance, I think, and to turn the name tags back on from memory. Unless it's under traffic. Might still be under traffic. Alright, how are the other flyers going? There we go. We got a bunch. Hey, Stu's in the air behind us now. Very cool. That sun has gone down. That went down pretty quick. What's our local time? Local time is 5:35 p.m. Okay. Gavin says that there is a pretty good hill just off the end of the runway. Yeah, name tags was causing gaming issues. Oh, right. I know my live weather was causing my GPU to tank every time I tried to load in. I can see one airport. Oh, look at that. See that? It tanked just for that split second. When I say tanked, I mean it just dropped.
You haven't seen the last of Willie.
Love it. Alright, I gotta get all of these sound files for you guys in. Alright, so we got Gowan was talking about the hill. So this is the airport we want here, this one here, not the first one. He's talking about this hill here. But if I'm coming in from 19, I'm going to be heading this direction. That probably is actually okay. Otherwise, the other one we got to drop down. Whoa. Yes, mate, it is a new GPU time. And with the 3080s having dropped $1,000 overnight last couple of days, I think it's time to do that. But I don't know if I necessarily want a 3080. I'm waiting for the 3080 Ti's to go down, but I don't think they're going to move very quickly because a lot of retailers have bought those at the high mark price, but it's the 3080s that they've been hanging on to for a while that they're now realizing that the 40 series is on its way out and is going to be so much better that they're like, I don't want to get stuck with my inventory. So some of the stuff's gone from $2,400 down to $1,400 in just some of them overnight. So wind is 10 from the other direction. Oh yeah, because I'm not on live weather anymore, so I'm getting a 4 knot. Alright, this is the Panama Canal. Underneath that bridge and up through the lock system there. That's the airport we're going to land at, and look, to be honest, a 4 knot tailwind wouldn't make much of a difference. But we'll go fly around Panama and I will do a long loop and come back over the city and land from the other direction. Anybody else who's flying here can choose their own path. Have a look at this road though. How's that? A full-on highway that goes out and around this peninsula area here. How weird is that? Oh, let's go this way with the camera, thank you. It looks like Stu's in a MiG. Alright, Panama City. Look at that twisty building. Somebody goes, here, I'm going to organise a nice big square building. And they're like, that's boring. And he goes, alright. Turns it and twists it up. And they go, oh, actually, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have that. I'm like, yeah, you're going to make me build that? Even live weather is different people. Yeah, I've seen that too, Gowan. I think having flown now for, what are we, a couple of hours in, every 20 minutes or so, we seem to get like a weather update. Maybe someone's got their weather update before somebody else. Look at it, it's all mirrored and twisted. That's a cool building. Now I'm not using photogrammetry. Alright, we line this up. Oh, we are climbing. Thank you. There we go. Can we look at it? No, we're looking back at the buildings. Well, that doesn't help. Alright. Like usual, I'm not asking for permission to land. I'm coming in from the other direction. I'm just trying to make sure I don't accidentally hit it in reverses and drop out of the sky like I've already done at least once in this stream. Just going to adjust my prop pitch at the same time. Another night landing. That's 2 weeks in a row we've done a night landing. I have been using real time. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? We went overshot. Hello, Jerry. We're going to come in from the other end. Oh, we're down. And we kind of went a little long on the runway there. Alright, we're down. Hey, no. Too much brake. Too much. Thank you. Alright, can we see a taxiway here? Oh no, because you know why? Idiot Brett didn't put his landing lights on, so I'm sure Jerry didn't even see me coming. I cannot see if there's a taxiway off the end of this. Yes, there is. There it is. I can see it now. Get out of the way for Banjo Frog. He's coming in. I can see his landing lights are on. What I'll do is, you know what? How about we just go straight here? Where's Mr. the Frog? There he is. Now, this thing still taxis way too fast. Okay, that seems to have got it right. It's pretty dark. Alright, Banjo Frog's still coming in. Where is all the parking? I think it's down that way. No, there's going. He's found the parking spots over there. Okay, cool. Oh, because you taxied in and off this end. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, can I have left brake there? Thank you. There's an F-18. Alright. I'm going to swing around here and see if we can get... No, we almost collected a TBM there. See if we can get... oh, Banjo Frog got down before I could get there. Big Jacko's coming in. Why not? We'll get a camera up and over. He's in the TBM as well. He's using his new yoke system. My camera's going too slow, and I think did you just like slam into the ground there, David? Mr. Jacko man, it looked like your plane just suddenly stopped, and I lost your nav light as soon as you did that. There we go. Anybody else in the sky? I thought I was someone else. Player in A320. No. Stu's at the other end in the MiG. Alright, well. So you see my name tag, but yeah, I can see it. Big Jacko's Gaming, Xbox 9. Oh, okay, Xbox today. Yeah. That's probably why I came in and went, yeah, schmack, stop. But yes, I see your name tags. You're in a Vertigo now, according to this. Although it's not really showing up. Alright, so welcome to Panama. Now, we are doing these dark landings. Tell me if you guys like that. Because if not, I'm happy to bring the time forward, although in April I'm actually going to start bringing my streams forward, daylight saving changes, and we will basically change to what is it, 1 hour early, I think. But then other people in, say, the UK and stuff are also changing, so let me know what you guys think. The MiG was too fast. Alright, this is the Panama Canal, so we'll just get a bit out of here and show you what we might want to, a bit of daylight. Let's see if I can get this drone straight. No, I cannot get the drone straight level. Don't mind as long as they are VFR. Well, I've already planned all my flights up to across the Pacific, so next flight will be into Colombia, I believe. Not a grass strip at midnight. Yeah, no. I'll have a look at it, and I will have a look and see. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming and flying with me. Let's get this drone just to go up. This is the Panama, and how well lit up is that? And then we were going down towards Colombia. So we're in the more narrow parts of the Central America and Panama. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. 2 hours is a good time to do a stream. And if you're watching this in a replay, thank you very much. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll be doing another one of these next week at the same time. Cheers, everybody.